Hi, this is Water and Air 1111. Thank you for watching another video of mine. Thank you to everyone who's been continuing to like, comment, and subscribe to my videos and to my channel, and to everyone who's been getting personal readings from me, and to everyone on Instagram who's been contacting me there for just quick readings. So thank you to everyone for that. If you're interested in a reading, I still have 20% off of all of my recorded readings. So if you go to my booking site, you can go there and get 20% for the rest of 20% off for the rest of February. And go to my Facebook page, and there are some reviews from people who have received personal readings from me. And if you have received a personal reading, please go ahead and go to my Facebook page and leave a review, just so other people can hear feedback from like real life people who've received a paid reading. So today is Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day, everyone. I hope you've been doing well. The energies have been really lighthearted and just easygoing and positive, which is great because we're going into the new moon tomorrow, the 15th. So we want to keep this good positive energy going. We want to just keep being optimistic so we can manifest more positivity with the people around us and in all aspects of our lives. So I'm going to be doing a Valentine's Day reading for the Divine Feminine. I'm going to be using my Romance Angels cards and the Crystal Visions Tarot deck, as well as the Lenormand deck. And then also I pulled for the Divine Masculine some kind of advice cards from the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. So I'll do the same for the Divine Feminine at the end. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to see how many cards come out. We got 6 for the Divine Masculine. But the messages were pretty consistent, so make sure to check that out if you have not already seen that reading. So what's going on with the Divine Feminine Collective? Today's Valentine's Day. How are they feeling energetically? What's going on in the 3D? What's going on? Divine Feminine. And let me know in the comments how you guys are feeling today. I felt really content and really positive. Not like I try to be positive, but it just felt especially like good today. I don't know. Okay, so let's get some cards for the Divine Feminine Collective. What's going on? Where's their head at? Where's their heart at? Okay, stay optimistic about your love life. Divine Masculine also got that. Keep an open mind. Let's get 2 or 3 more cards for the Divine Feminine. Two or 3 more cards. Okay, I got 4 cards, so we'll just keep them all. Bottom of the deck, Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Yes, this is your twin flame, Divine Feminine. And I feel like that's something from the video from the video I posted earlier this week on what the universe wants us to work on, standing firm in that we are twin flames and that we have this connection with our Divine Masculine. So it looks like a lot of us are getting back on track. Yes, this is our soulmate. Yes, this is our twin flame. Okay, so we have a couple of cards that we had in the Divine Masculine reading as well. Okay, so the first card we got is Keep an Open Mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So yeah, as twin flames, we don't necessarily come in cookie cutter packages in terms of what our type would be for our counterpart. So we have to keep an open mind with the differences between us and our Divine Masculine, but also we have to keep an open mind as to how they behave, how they come back to us, how they engage with us. excuse me, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Divine Masculine also got this as well. So definite mirroring going on. We both are just needing to stay optimistic. Sorry about the background noise. That's an ambulance or fire truck going by. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So some of Divine Feminine may be wanting to get to know their Divine Masculine again, or just feeling like they are if you are in communication, because Divine Masculine has gone through an awakening, Divine Feminine we've gone through an awakening, and if there's been prolonged separation, when you come back together, you have to kind of start from the beginning a little bit. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. This is like, I feel like Divine Feminine are just putting up boundaries with the people they need to put their boundaries up with. You're not letting things slide. I've definitely felt this myself as well. My self-respect is important. We have to enforce that without feeling that we're being negative or feeling like we are being bad by doing so. True love, Divine Masculine also got this. This is the romance of a lifetime. So yeah, we understand that it's our twin flame. Our Divine Masculine's one of a kind, and it just doesn't come around every day where we have this, amazingly strong connection with someone. And lastly, religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And I feel like this is the divine guidance right now for the Divine Feminine. This is more of, we need to realize religious factors are the universe intervening on the path that we're on. We are on a spiritual path. So that is affecting our love life. That is affecting our connection with our Divine Feminine in both positive ways and maybe some things that we don't always see as positive, like separation. So I'm going to go ahead and get some tarot cards and let's see what's going on. Okay, so let's get a tarot card for keep an open mind. Keep an open mind. What's that for the Divine? Stay optimistic about your love life. Getting to know each other. Ooh. Okay, love yourself first. These cards are popping out. True love. And it was the same way for the Divine Masculine reading. Religious factors. Okay, so let's get started. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So like I said before, Divine Feminine, you need to keep an open mind about the differences between you and your Divine Masculine, but also keep an open mind about how the Divine Masculine is going to return and re-engage with you. Because the clarification card is the Fool. This is the beginning of the first major arcana. So Divine Feminine are needing to realize that this is about taking a leap of faith. Your Divine Masculine is not going to fit into whatever box you think that they should. So it's something like, just accept it. Just accept that however it comes together, union with your Divine Masculine is going to feel like stepping off of a cliff, but it's going to be a journey that you're taking together. He's going to be there, or she's going to be there right with you. So don't have expectations about how it's going to happen. It's going to be a leap of faith. It's going to sweep you off your feet. It's going to be like losing your footing. It'll take you by surprise how things come together. And especially because it is Valentine's Day, I mean, it's hard not to have expectations. I'm not going to lie. I thought about it too, like, oh, an overly big gesture. But then it's like, I need to keep an open mind too. I need to realize that I just need to be walking, and then one day it's going to happen. And that's when you fall off, not when you fall off the cliff, but that's when you go to a new level and you don't care because it's your divine masculine. Because you let things happen as it needs to happen. You know, you walked all of the mountain or whatever, and you get to the edge, and you're not looking down because you have faith in what's supposed to happen. And then when you get to this point when you're falling off, you know, that's because it's the time for your divine masculine to step in for you. So let's see, what else is this keep an open mind card about? Yeah, keep an open mind about the message that's going to come to you about the next phase in the chapter. You have to keep an open mind about how to be receptive, an open mind about receiving your divine masculine coming back. It's going to be nothing that you can predict. And I don't know if you guys follow Awakened Warrioress, but she posted on Monday, I think it was this week, that she came into union with her divine masculine, and she said that it was nothing that she expected. She said that, you know, she had all of these thoughts about what he may have been going through, and how it may have been similar or different, and then she found out that it was, you know, not what she thought it was. We have to keep an open mind about how our message is going to come back to us, about what our masculine is going through. Just keep an open mind. And again, because this is a Valentine's Day reading, it is hard to let yourself just keep going without thinking about what's going to come, but we just have to do our best to stay grounded enough to do so. So the next card, stay optimistic about your love life. So divine masculine had this as well, clarified by the Temperance. So we already have 2 major arcana. So these are things to definitely work on. And remember, this optimism is something that we want to bring into, and the balance is something we want to bring into this new moon tomorrow. We want more of that. But it is clarified by the Temperance card, which mean like I was saying before, we need to ground ourselves and just balance our emotions, balance our feelings, balance our mind, balance our thoughts, and realize that, you know, we just need to have faith. It says faith will bring positive thinking, and faith will bring you romance. So we need to remember the faith part of it. And that's part of the Fool's journey. You know, she had to have faith until she got to the cliff, and then she got to the cliff and she still had faith that she was going on the right journey. We have to be optimistic. We need to stay grounded, work on whatever we need to be addressing in our own lives. Keep our balance, especially our thoughts, our mind, and our emotions, and just keep optimistic and have faith that everything is happening, you know, as it should. And definitely watch the Awakened Warrioress's, her video she posted on Monday. Just looking at the cards, because I feel like we're needing to do this, just to get a little bit of a reality check to see how it's going to be a surprise. And if you are in union, or you are in communication with your divine masculine, and it happened in a surprising way, if you feel comfortable, please comment, because I feel like it's nice to see like a real life example of another divine feminine, that, you know, it's happening, and you can't predict it. So the card we got is the Bridge. So we need to work in order to become this balanced person. And the bottom of the deck is the Labyrinth. So it's about separation. So right now, some of us are not, you know, balancing our emotions, our passions, our our mind and our thoughts regarding our love life, our divine masculine, and we need to work on it so we can get to this place where we are balanced. And just keep optimistic. Is there anything else you need to know about this Stay Optimistic About Your Love Life card? Yeah, your wishes and desires are going to happen. You don't have to be the fox. You don't have to be looking over your shoulder thinking like, is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? What is he doing? And I mean, I get this way too sometimes, but you know what? Whenever you get into like that mindset of you're thinking, what is he doing? What is she doing? Give yourself an hour to breathe. Walk around, go outside, meditate, take a nap, do something. Come back to it in an hour. You probably won't feel as riled up about it. Know that your wish is happening. Know that your desire for your future with your divine masculine is happening. Positivity, okay? So let's go to the next one. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this is what many divine feminine, what we are wanting with our divine masculine. Interestingly, we got the King of Pentacles as our clarifying card for that. So with the King of Pentacles, okay. So with the King of Pentacles cards, it's about being the ultimate provider. It's about being ultimate balance and success and stability in the 3D, but also having, also being trustworthy and just feeling safe and secure, having your divine masculine be that ultimate provider to you, and still being loving and just taking care of business in all aspects is what I'm feeling like. And like this is the divine masculine that many divine feminine are wanting to get to know. When your divine masculine comes back like this as this King of Pentacles, this is the person, that we saw all along that we are wanting to get to know. And as your divine masculine comes back with this energy, especially if your divine masculine is an earth sign, this may be especially relevant for you. As your divine masculine comes back, you're going to get to know a new side of him. Even though we are twins and we do, have that spiritual connection that just lets us know things about each other, you will be getting to know him in a different way. You will be seeing like a new side of him. You'll be able to appreciate him in an even deeper way, which almost sounds like, how is that possible? But the awakening works both ways. So you're both changing. What else is this getting to know each other card about? Okay, yeah. We're going to take a new direction. We're going to see our divine masculine in a new way. And the bottom of the deck is the tulip. So we also have this come out in the divine masculine reading. So your divine masculine is literally going to come back looking like a new person. And this is about gifts. So this is about having that stability materially. He's going to be that provider. We're going to see him in a different way. So maybe your divine masculine didn't get you flowers before for Valentine's Day, or just didn't gift you things. He's going to come back as an ultimate provider, showing you a different side of himself. And that's the side of him that you're going to be getting to know. And that's what many of us divine feminine are wanting from our divine masculine. So let's go on. So then we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And I love the card we got to go along with it. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands means you're being burdened by other people. It's dragging you down. You don't know how you're going to continue. It's not anything benefiting you. It's just something that you feel as if you need to be doing. It does not make you happy. It's just making you feel struggled and burdened. it could also be that you just feel like everything is a struggle. You feel like you're facing a struggle, having to do something like the hard way. But I love these two together because Divine Feminine, you need to drop these wands and put yourself first. And I feel like that's something that many Divine Feminine struggle with, and it is a process completely releasing these wands. But realize that when you carry other people's burdens, when you carry the weight of the world on your shoulders, it's just going to leave you sad, drained. It's going to leave you tired physically, spiritually, emotionally, feeling like it's like I'm just like energy vampire on all aspects. Like, how can I go on? And nobody deserves to feel that way. You have to drop these burdens. You have to put yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Take out the romantically. Your self-respect makes you attractive, period. And it's something you need to survive. How can you really feed yourself and do, the things that you are guided to do, or the things that you're supposed to be doing when you're just carrying someone else's burden and there's no appreciation back, or even if there is, it's not yours to carry. Also, I'm getting a lot of self-care. Many Divine Feminine, you may now be realizing, you have to drop these burdens. You have to take care of yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to treat yourself. I don't know if you guys watch Parks and Rec, but I love that show. And there's something called treat yourself. It's when you literally do everything. You save money the whole year and you buy yourself everything that you want. You do everything you want that you want to do that makes you feel happy. That's what some of you Divine Feminine need to do. You've been neglecting that. Yeah, you need to look at the things that you want. And many of you, we all want our Divine Masculine, but you need to look at the things that you want and dream about and put that as your priority. Cut out the burdens. Cut out the burdens you're carrying for other people. It's not supposed to be like that. It really isn't. And I feel like many of you knew this. Many of you know this and knew this whatever the start of the situation was. Yeah, I feel like this is a good number of people because my back is hurting. And it's affecting your stability. This is the mind, body, and soul. It's crushing you. It's weighing down on you. You can't be balanced when you're trying to carry other people's burdens. You have to decide to put your own mind, body, soul, and spirit ahead, to put your own balance first, so you can be complete as a person. So we have wealth and abundance. So some of you, this may involve what you do for a living, like being in a job being on a career path that other people may have told you to be on. It may be financially related, like you have a karmic partner or something where you're financially tied and you feel like someone else has the cards. It could also be that some of you Divine Feminine feel a lack of luck because you don't feel like you have enough resources. Feel dependent on other people, which is why you allow certain things to go on. But you need to focus on balancing your own mind, body, and soul. This is important. Okay, so let's go on to the next card. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So remember, Divine Masculine also got this. So the 3 cards we got, wow, 9 of Cups. Divine Masculine also got this. Knight of Swords. and Knight of Cups. Okay, so Divine Feminine, you know that this connection is 1 in a million, and your wish is for your Divine Feminine. Your wish, Divine Feminine, is for your Divine Masculine to come in with an honest, true message of how he feels. Coming into you, riding on a horse, saying it to you. Saying that he knows what he wants, and he wants you. Saying that he knows how he feels about you, and expressing that to you. That's your wish, Divine Feminine. Because you realize how rare and amazing your love and connection with your Divine Masculine is. What else is this true love card about? Look, yeah, your Divine Masculine has your heart, and that's why you feel this true love towards him. Especially you water sign Divine Feminines. I'm also a water sign. And also if your Divine Masculine is a water sign or an air sign, you want him to come in. That's your wish. So let's go on to the next card. Religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your upbringing and spiritual path. So the cards we got for here is Ten of Swords reversed and the Tower reversed. Okay, so for the Ten of Swords reversed, we definitely feel like we're at the end of a situation. We're ready to move. We're ready to clear our minds and go beyond something. Go on to like a new chapter. But with this Tower card in reverse, it means that the Divine is stepping in and we're needing to surrender. This means, you know, the universe is stepping in and we're seeing that the universe is stepping in, but we just have to wait for the new thing to happen. We have to wait for this event to happen so we can start something new. We have to accept the path that we're on. And that's why I said when we first got this card that this is about our spiritual path and realizing the divine guidance that it's being excuse me, that it's being influenced by. And with these two cards, I feel like Divine Feminine, we're just needing to completely surrender and allow a new day to start. We have to surrender to the universe and the path that we're on, our own spiritual path. We have to stop trying to control things. We have to completely let it die and move on and say, okay, there's nothing I can do, universe. You do what you need to do. Yeah, it's like we know that our love life is impacted by our own spiritual path. We know that we're on this path and it is divinely guided, but at the same time, some of us haven't completely surrendered. But the guidance here is that we need to completely surrender. Some of us haven't done it. Some of us are thinking, along with this, like the keep an open mind, we have to remove our expectations. We have to stay positive. We have to love ourselves first. All of these things are part of our journey. All of those things are part of how how we're supposed to be progressing on our own journey. And when we don't completely do those things, then we feel restricted. We feel doubt. We feel like it's not going to happen. We feel burdened by others. We put our expectations on things. What else is this religious factors card about for the Divine Feminine? So I feel like there could have been several Divine Feminine. Yeah. We got the Tower again. The Tower is about security, institutions. Institutions. We have the Divine Masculine, and we have hope. So the guidance here is that we need to let whatever this Tower moment is die, and we need to just, and I'm getting some of you may be, in terms of your Divine Masculine, you may be aware of what's going on with him, and some of you are not having hope that your Divine Masculine is going to have his Tower moment and be shaken up in the same way that you were. Some of you may be feeling like your Divine Masculine is still in this Tower, sitting pretty, not affected by anything. Some of you may be feeling like maybe he's a little roughed up, but he hasn't come out of his Tower. Like he's not going to have a Tower moment. And that makes some of you have doubt that it's ever going to happen. That what you hope to happen, what you hope for him to do when he comes to you will happen. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Star. You're wanting your Divine Masculine to have his Tower moment, but you're wanting it to almost be a certain way or be similar to yours. But you have to focus on your own spiritual path. You have to surrender to that path. You can't be on his path because you're on your own path. And yeah, we're twins, but you know, we're in different physical realities. And I got the house or the home card. So some of you dealing with a Divine Masculine who has a karmic or who has a family, you may be not feeling hopeful that that institution, that legal matter will be dealt with. And this is another connection to the Divine Masculine version of this reading. So check it out because this same theme came up. But some of you Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine are feeling like this legal situation or this home karmic situation isn't being dealt with. Like they're not actually having a Tower moment. And you're hoping that he does, but you haven't seen it. You haven't seen communication about change in your Divine Masculine's home life. Yeah, and you're saying it's about time. And you stay looking over your shoulder like, when is it going to happen? The same way we got this with stay optimistic about your life. You're looking over your shoulder at your Divine Masculine. It's making you feel not optimistic, making you feel like he's just not affected by the connection that you have, making some of you even question the connection. So what I'm going to do is the same thing I did for the Divine Masculine. I'm going to use my psychic tarot of the heart and get some advice for you. So take this advice for you with this new moon energy. Definitely love yourself. Keep an open mind. Stay in that love energy for your Divine Masculine. Stay optimistic about your love life. And know that you're on the right path. And if you're not on the right path, know that the universe will step in. So just surrender. And that the same is happening for your Divine Masculine, even if you can't see it. And you monitoring your Divine Masculine is not going to make him change. And I'm also getting, don't worry about it. Look at that. Listen. Listen to this message, but also listen to the guidance of what you're supposed to be doing. This is the High Priestess, okay? With the High Priestess, she understands the bigger picture, okay? So she doesn't look over her shoulder. She doesn't look at the Divine Masculine and say, oh, it doesn't look like he's going through a tower moment. He looks like he's still with the karmic. He looks like he's still doing this or that. Listen to your higher guidance and believe and trust in that. Any other guidance for the Divine Feminine? 2, love and balance. Love, it is Valentine's Day. Stay in your heart, in your heart space. Know that this connection is here. There's nothing to be worried about. True love. Love yourself first. Love yourself first, so love your twin. Know that he feels that love as well. And balance. So again, this is the Temperance card. Be balanced. Ground your emotions. Balance the masculine and feminine within you, and know that things are being balanced out in each of your individual lives. It's coming together. You have to allow it to be. You have to listen to the guidance for your own spiritual path. Okay, so that is your reading, Divine Feminine. I hope that was helpful and it resonated. Comment if it did and what you've been experiencing, especially if you received communication or reunion with your Divine Masculine in an unexpected way. If you're interested in a reading, go to my booking site, and everything's still 20% off, or go to my Instant Go and find me there. I am not going to be doing full spreads on my Instant Go. If you want a full spread, you have to go to my booking site. And yeah, I will see you in my next video, which will be on Friday. It'll be an energy reading. So look out for that, and yeah, I will see you in the next video.